Ciao ragazzi. So, Tom Cummins here, and I want to take a moment with you and share some advices from a successful person. Okay, and I want to talk about this one word, it's called stress. Now, I get to talk to the different people in associate services, to Simona, the one in charge, and various executives here at the company. And I hear about some of the situations that you guys have out in the field, interacting with the customers, with your downline, and with us here at the company. And I get it. So let's talk about it. So there's a word, call it stress. And generally, I'm going to give a definition that's real to me. Maybe you'll like it. But it's when you get a problem that comes to you and you don't know what to do about it. Okay, and it becomes stressful, all right? And you hear in society these days, people talk about stress and anxiety and all this other kind of stuff. And I'll tell you something, there's no reason for it. No one should be stressful. Now, is it true that you could have a lot of problems on your life? Yes, but there's always something that can be done about it. This is something that you need to hang on to like a life raft. You need to know that something always can be done about it. Now, I want you to look at this graph here. This is a graph that it shows over the last, maybe 2 years. Look at this growth that we've done. It is unbelievable, okay? The expansion that you and we have done together is something to be very, very proud of. And if you look at the people who've been working with the group and looking at the monies that they've made for having helped make this happen, it's like okay, because it's been challenging to make this happen, but there's been a reward for it, okay? Look at this other graph, shows how much money has been paid to you associates on a monthly basis. It's a thing of beauty, okay? So yes, the work has been hard, but yes, so has the reward been great, okay? It's supposed to go together like this. Instead of getting these situations that come from your associates or your customers or the company and look at them with, you could go, I'm disgusted by it or I'm unhappy about it. I want to give you an idea. Let's take a look. Here's a game of soccer or football, European football. Now, could you imagine how boring it would be if it wasn't two teams going together? If it was just one team, who would show up to see that? You need competition. Here's a GP. Could you imagine if there was only one bike on the entire track? How interesting would it be? Here's Formula One racing. What if there was only one car on the entire track? You wouldn't have, this wouldn't be a sporting event, okay? Guys, if you think that you're gonna come into 515 and you're gonna work with us and we're gonna help make you wealthy and we're gonna help you better your life and there's not gonna be a barrier, someone's lied to you, okay? I'm here to let you know that if there isn't barriers, something's missing, all right? You're not working hard enough. You're not growing enough. If it's just all easy, you're doing something wrong, okay? You have to expect barriers will come. Now, and that's a philosophy that I thoroughly believe in. If something's not going bad, we're not working hard enough. Because that's where you get the weak links. The company here is built on links, right? And when you start putting pressure on it, the weak link starts to expose itself. And sometimes they just go, peek, they break. Okay, it's okay with me. Let's fix it, make it stronger, and let's continue putting pressure on it. And this is how you build a business. This is how you build an empire. This is how you make all of this stuff glorious. Go back to this stat. This is how you make this, okay? And it is by putting pressure on things, They go boom, and they break, and you go, okay, let me get in here, let me fix it, put more pressure on it, and then it doesn't break. You go, perfect. That's what an executive is supposed to do. It's what I do when I show up every day. Where's the weak points? Where's the, you have this thing called an ideal scene, and you find what is missing from it, and we push it in there, and we try to make it better and make it better. It's what I love to do, and I have a phenomenal team here at 515 and Italian Gasaluce to help me. Your president, Jim Bridgeforth, and I, we live and breathe for this, okay? We really, really do. You have one of the most professional teams in all of Italy here building this company to be, it's gonna be world class, guys. It's gonna be world class. That much I can guarantee you. So yes, those guys out there that have these things that you're unhappy about, I'm not asking you to be happy about it. I'm not, because neither am I. But you need to know something is being done about it. And the only way, now this is the other key element here, right? If you're having some problems with some customers, there's only one solution and only one solution only. Get more customers. Doesn't this sound weird? But it's the only solution, guys, because we don't, here's the funny part, we don't mess them all up, right? We have tens and tens and tens of thousands of customers, and most of them go pretty good. It's the ones that we mess up on, they're noisy. They are, okay? So the only solution is you need thousands of them, where maybe 1,800 of them are okay and 200 of them go whoo-hoo. So you still have 1,800 that go okay. It is the only solution, is to have more. You have associates in your downline, and some of them go bink and bink and bink, and they're a problem. You know what you need? More associates. Because not all of them are a pain in the neck. Some of them actually are sane. Some of them want to work. Some of them do work. Some of them do make you money. Some of them do help you. Only way you have to work it is to go get more, okay? And here at the company, I got your back, okay? I have the best team of executives that work, that care, that show up early in the morning, stay late at night. Guys, I have a great team here, and they're there for you. And I'm in here leading them, and I'm gonna make sure I give you my word, I give you my promise, that we keep pushing, we're making this happen. And I'll tell you something, guys, about a year from now, you'll come up there and you'll tug on my shirt, and you go, Tom, come here. You remember back when? You remember when we were having to deal with that software issue, or we're trying to handle this, or we're trying to handle that? Remember how crazy it was, and look how beautiful it is now? Guys, that's what we're talking about, man, is we're dealing with the future, we're working towards the future, and just hang in there. We will get there. Look at where I can tell you this much, look at where we came from just 3 years ago, where we couldn't even put out a boletta without messing it up. We've come very far. We have further to go, but we will get there. And until then, 515 forever, baby.